Oh yeah, you want to see what it used to look like? That's you? Yeah. What do you mean, yeah? Look at this. Yeah, HRT's a hell of a drug. Also, I feel like this is a very common look for trans girls who are full of dysphoria. Yeah, I've been there. From 18 to 32, I love myself more every day. I can't see your face in the first one. Your BF is in the center and you're barely in the pic. Lol, got a better one? Oh, sweet summer child. Who's gonna tell them? Dating profile says I'm trans. Boy asks if I'm an Autobot or Decepticon. It's like that could be a funny joke the first time among friends. Not a good opening move for picking up a trans person. Getting prescribed progesterone, and it costs almost twice as much as your E and Spirit combined. Yeah, and because it's not really that recognized as like essential for HRT, most, or at least a lot of cases, it can't really be covered. Past me was like, bah, I don't really care about fashion and looking good. I'm just fond of some basic shirts and jeans. But present me is like, oh my God, I love to try out new clothes and styles. I've also found some real joy in taking photos of myself wearing them. Who knows, maybe I can even be an amateur model in the future. I think even in the past when I was very much in denial, I was also very aware that, yeah, my hatred for fashion and looking good and like buying new clothes and stuff was that I just hated buying clothes that I didn't like to be in. That every time I'd look at the women's section, I'd just see a bunch of cute stuff I want to wear and know that I can't wear them. And then look at the men's section and be like, well, nah. It was the kind of thing like it was easier not to care, you know? Because if I started caring about fashion, I would get a lot more explicitly upset that I can't actually wear and look the way that I want to. He always said that dressed once, he'd like to dress up like a girl. Oh, he's just like me. For real, he's just like me for real. Okay, yeah, but actually though, like this part in Final Fantasy VII is a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Definitely didn't give me any thoughts when I was a kid. Nope. Trans creator plus OT. Alignment chart. Is that us? Did somebody put us on an alignment chart on RS Trans? Thank you so much. I don't really know what to say. I'm really flattered. So we have us, Brook Valley and Neutral Good, Jesse Gender, Jamie Dodger, One Topic is True Neutral, Alice in Wonderland, Chaotic Neutral, that does fit. I could also see Alice in Chaotic Evil too. Philosophy Tube, Lawful Evil, No Offense, Neutral Evil, and Yuko in Chaotic Evil. Yeah. I've come to really like the sports bra and leggings combo, but there's a slight issue. Huh? Didn't they fit? Why aren't you wearing them? Oh, no, they fit. It's just, there's something that completely ruins the look of shorts, you know? Yeah, it is a really good look, but some outfits require a bit of managing. Hey, babe, I think I'm non-binary. Oh, I know. Oh. What? Not everybody's going to pick up on these things or even think about these things, but I feel like, you know, if you're dating somebody who is queer in some way, they might at least be more attuned to picking up these kind of things. When you're scheduled to take your first HRT shot, but you remember you have trypanophobia. Oh, yeah, needles have been a really big difficulty for me, actually, honestly. It's taken many, many months to get to the point where like it doesn't cause me like extreme distress, and it doesn't take me like half an hour to just do it myself. Yeah. I really feel for anybody who is like struggles with needles and you have to do injections. I'm sorry. The G in LGBT is short for guy whom, how should I put this? Prefers the company of men. The L in LGBT is short for lady whom, how should I put this? Prefers the company of woman. The B in LGBT is short for bonus 10% damage against everyone. The T stands for that's against humanity guidelines. Come on. Oh, shoot. I gotta take that call. I'll try to do that fast. Oh, don't worry. I'll go. Take your call. Oh, hi. You want a subscription? I'm gonna need to see your address and ID card. Oh, I'm so toast. I'm so toast. Okay, I see. Perfect, ma'am. Here's your card and all. Hope you enjoy the movie, miss. Oh, which movie was it? I can get you seats right away. I didn't remember that there are space sharks in The Boy and Heron. Oh, it's probably the director's cut. She gendered you correctly, didn't she? Antlers? No antlers. Huh? Trans deer confirmed? You know, on the one hand, I don't know if this is explicitly confirmed because, you know, different species of deer have differences with this. This isn't a steadfast rule. On the other hand, the anime specifically pointed this out in the first episode. In the first couple minutes, it was like, hey, yes, this is like, how do you have antlers? You're not supposed to have antlers. And it didn't really address it otherwise. So, but like, that is a thing here. So, maybe? I don't know. I just like to dance. Once I became the trans friend, I finally understood the scene where Yoda gets so tired of answering Luke's questions, he just dies. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Like, I went back and looked at the scene in Star Wars, and Yoda just rolls over and he's going, you're bothering, like, I'm tired. You're bothering me. Yeah. I mean, honestly, though, how many more times can I possibly answer whether or not I'm going to get this surgery? If you want good skin, you should eat more fruits and vegetables to feed your good microbes in your digestive system. You gotta take care of your little bacteria community. They're like a town inside you. So you're telling me that you disappeared for a year to learn dark magic, which is illegal, to curse yourself to become a girl? Exactly. I think I need to sit down for a moment. What happened to my son? You never had a son. My trans fast friend said he's gonna get me to try period stimulator in the future. From what I've heard from my AFAB friends, I really shouldn't be looking forward to it. On the one hand, yeah, looking forward to pain, but on the other hand, it feels a little affirming. It's kind of cool. And also, I feel like it's generally good to like understand other people's experiences if you can, you know? And what kind of trans are you? EP princess, power mommy, chill tomboy, or chaos activist? Oh, hey, Yuko. Yeah, she would be chaotic. I mean, she was rated chaotic evil in the trans alignment chart. The one that I was rated lawful good. Am I really lawful good? Like, am I really lawful good? Really? Bro, why are you sitting like a girl? Because I can. Seriously? Cut your nails. What are you, girl? Oh, no way. Yes way. And then wait, what happened? Who are we talking about? Tell me. You're such a gossip girl, dude. Anyway, girl, here's the tea. Aw, hell yeah. Like a girl. Pretty sure all of these things have happened to me. Especially the first thing about just like sitting cross-legged. I mentioned that in a previous video, but like, yeah, there was a whole thing when I was a kid. Because like, yeah, no, I can, so why not? I want to, I like to, it's comfortable, at least for me. Yeah, I had no gender dysphoria growing up. I mean, I hated mirrors and pictures of myself, and yeah, sure, I stopped swimming because I didn't like how I looked. You know, I never understood why being called a girl was a bad thing. Yeah, that's all very accurate. Yeah, will that be all, sir? Would you like a bag with that, sir? Enjoy your movies, sir. Are you ready for your order, sir? How would you like your tacos, Guito? Your coffee is ready, ma'am. Ma'am? Listen to me well. They don't deserve you. The world doesn't deserve pure souls like you. Where's your boss? You need a raise. You forgot your coffee, ma'am. It really do be like that, though. Like getting that one person after a bad day who actually genders you correctly and just does a little kind gesture, whatever it is, to just make your day a little brighter. It's the good stuff. I tried to come out over text. Stupid autocorrect. Well, I guess you're trans now. How to dress up a trans girl. No, we're going to the women's toilet. I mean, yeah, going to the toilet, it can be scary once you start transitioning, and generally trans people tend to not feel safe in either place because of all the bullshit. But having a friend take you in makes things feel a lot better. Me, very early in my transition, taking a pleasant drive when suddenly, oh shit. Later at a car repair shop. Psh, yeah, sounds like your power steering belt just snapped. But we can get it fixed in 2 or 3 days, sir. 2 days later. Let's just get this over with. Oh hey, last name is here. Will someone drive her car to the front? Her? How did they know I go by she and her? I didn't tell anyone here. Think, Brooke, think. Hold on, did I? 2 days earlier, arriving at the shop. Oh wait, I should probably leave my hat out here. Being scared of being harassed. And there it was. I guess they saw this. That's sweet. Aww. I really appreciate the neurons in the background here. As a neuroscientist, I really do appreciate Brooke, that you took the time to draw out some neurons. Yeah. With some myelin sheathing as well. Like, damn. Look at the dendrites. Yeah. Funnily enough, one of the first times I was gendered correctly in public was at a mechanic. It was in Vancouver and it was very cold. So, I had like a jacket on and a mask and a hood on. So, they couldn't really see a lot of me. I was with my friend, who's a cis woman, and the person in the back referred to us as, the girls up front. Girls, plural. And I was just like, started vibrating in the corner like, huh? What? Did I just hear that? What? Yeah, that was nice. We used to be unable to cry, to feel things. A few tears fall, sure, but there was something that stopped us. An automatic reaction to immediately destroy the impulse, locking all emotions to a threshold. I hated it. Error, emotion overflow, activating apathy limiter, stress, depression, low self-esteem, anxiety. All emotions just stopped, leaving things unresolved. They were just tucked into the nightmare vault to be forgotten about. HRT is really something. Now when those moments of emotions crest, they flow and eventually resolve. It feels refreshing, though sometimes we can't help but fall back on the limiter. Yeah, HRT really is something, huh? There is more nuance here. Like, I don't think it's just HRT alone that makes you start feeling emotions, although yes, it does help, but I think a lot of it has to do with learning to kind of shed and let go of these self-suppression mechanisms that we kind of learn over time, and just letting yourself feel emotions and that being okay. Because as I said, you can still limit yourself. Like, you can be on HRT and still find emotions hard to process and express. It's not like a magic bullet that's going to fix all of that, but it does help, especially MTF HRT. Like, that does bring much wider ranges of emotion. I've talked to a bunch of people who have been worried about that, honestly, like that with HRT, their emotions might become overwhelming and not able to manage or control. And I mean, everybody's mileage varies. I can't answer how that experience is going to go for specifically any individual, but from what I've seen and from my own experience, it really is most of the time it leaves you at a better balance, and it really opens the floor of you finding a better balance for what works for you. Yeah, emotions can be scary, but it's okay to feel things, and it's good to feel things. Also, like they mentioned, when you kind of push everything away, you also don't get a chance to process it, and that leaves things unresolved. If you can actually just sit with the emotions and process it and feel it, and then move on from it, that often is much better. Like, I can share that from my experience with HRT. The first few months, was a big rush of emotions and things. I would cry a lot more easily, and I kind of cried before a little bit, but like this was like really, really crying. Like, I hadn't really cried during movies that much, not like to the level of bawling my eyes out, but I remember watching Disney's Coco and I couldn't handle it, and I was like in deep tears and exasperated crying. And sometimes that still catches up with me, or sometimes I still will watch something and it hits me really hard. But after that first couple months, like things kind of stabilized a bit, and now I just feel at a much better, more comfortable place with my emotions. Hi. It's been a little longer than I wanted to be since the last video, I know. And I'm sorry, life got stressful. It kept being stressful. But if you found your way to this part of the video, thank you for watching. And I still got more video for you. I just wanted to do a quick little intermission. First, show you some nice art. Look at this art. I commissioned this from Archive Terminal. I really like Archive Terminal's art. Like, they're so cool, and a lot of their comics are really just impactful in so many different ways. And also plural representation. It's so good to see. Yeah. I also commissioned this comic, and I shared this earlier, but this was just kind of an event comic that I sketched out to kind of, I don't know, just get out some of the feelings I've had, because I've been having a really hard time staying not overwhelmed and just being able to do anything. And like, it's been frustrating. And I commissioned Rin Comics to help and finish this, and she did a really good job. So thank you, Rin. Also, I know I didn't get to the Q&A video yet, and I still owe that, and I still want to do that. I have all the questions set aside, and I still want to celebrate 10K subscribers, even though we're at 20K now. Holy shit. I was thinking, you know what would be nice to do is actually stream that and like come by and hang out on stream live and answer those questions and any other questions that people have. So if you're watching this beforehand, we're gonna have this stream on Saturday on this YouTube channel. And if you look up at the top right here, you should have a card or something that will say what it is or when it is or like link to it in some way. And if you're watching this afterwards, then that card will just link to the VOD or the edited video. I'm probably gonna make like a video out of it. So if you wanna come by for something like that, please stop by for my first YouTube stream. And if you're interested in seeing a stream in general, come by our Twitch channel. We stream pretty regularly. Like, we're able to stream at least 2 times a week, if not 3 times a week. And it's just a lot of fun. We do a lot of different things, including sometimes looking at trans memes. In fact, this next half of the video is all stuff taken from stream. Oh, and because I do want to be able to keep doing this and be a little less stressed out, trying to manage everything, I've opened a Patreon. It's not required in any way, shape, or form. My content will always be, available for other people. First and foremost, like, you do not need to pay. But if you want to throw us some extra support, that's a way to do it. I suppose this would be a good place to also put like a sponsorship, whatever. Be like, oh yeah, this video is sponsored by da-da-da. But I don't have that. So, memes. I will now reward you with some memes, and maybe they'll even be good ones. Yes, wave to YouTube. Hi YouTube, hi my future self. Well, now I have to include this. Now this has to work. Where are the trans femmes that don't say meh or uwu or like being called a good girl? Not that people shouldn't be allowed to have their fun, but it does become a little tiring like when the same meme is the stereotype becomes like kind of all encompassing for a single group of people, which I think that it's felt everywhere. There's many nuances to this whole thing, I think. Because like there isn't anything wrong with this. It's just that not everybody wants to be treated that way. And that's fine. That is absolutely great and valid. Me when my therapist says I can't me when my therapist says I can't want to be a guy. No. Me when my therapist says I can't want to be a girl because I don't understand what it is to be a boy. That still doesn't make any sense. Can't want to be a girl because I don't understand what it is to be a boy. But what do they mean? What do I understand then? I'm the best video game trans rep. No, I'm the best video game trans rep. Amateurs. What was that, punk? Amateurs. Valid, real, yeah. When my boobs start showing through both shirts and hoodies, this has become a difficult situation. It's the kind of problem I never thought I would have, because I always figured like, oh yeah, boobs aren't gonna grow that much. But like, I wear a shirt and I have visible shaping. Girls with manly voices aren't girls. This person is a coward. Anybody can have any voice, and that be their voice, and that's fine. Like, and also, women with husky voices, like that's hot. What's wrong with that? That's great. Coward. Garfield, I'm transitioning. My name is Gene now. Why don't you transition to my lasagna from the freezer to the oven? That is big cat energy. Actually, in the comments here, there's something else that's good. Hold on. Thanks for being my transition support. By the way, I just vomited on your bed. Yeah. Pride Month is upon us, but be wary. The LGBT's 2.0 times movement speed buff. Have you did y'all get your speed buff? I don't think this dropped for me yet. Do I need to update something? I feel slower. Why do I feel slower? From now on, June is Men's Mental Health Month. All right, cool. We can share it then. A month can be multiple things. Many months are multiple things. That's fine. Just in men learns there are more than 12 categories of people. Making an actual meme? Nah, we gotta please ignore this post. It's a mod test feature. Get that up to 70,000 views. Hell yeah, that's it. That's a good shit. Yeah, it's kind of like if somebody does a test stream, be like, yeah, don't watch the stream, I'm just testing something. And then everybody shows up. Fondly remembering the time 2 of my transphobic colleagues wouldn't eat my baking, so I made progressively more delicious and elaborate cakes and watched them die inside from their own bigotry. That's just the right approach. Be like, all right, you don't want to drink just water? All right, I'm not forcing you to. But I'm just gonna keep bringing water. Kill them with cake. There's posts I've seen of transphobes and bigots being like, oh, if there's a pride flag on my ambulance, I'm gonna crawl my way to the hospital. And like, all right, yeah, sure. That, nobody's forcing you, I guess. Like, the ambulance works just as well, no matter what's plastered on it. But like, if that's really what you want to do, that's, you can dig your own grave there. Out trans person exists. Literally everyone. I diagnose you with autism. Correlation does not mean causation. Nor does it mean like a direct connection of like, oh, one absolutely means the other one. Do a lot of trans people exist that are autistic? Yes. Do a lot of trans people exist that aren't autistic exist? Yes. Also yes. They're different things. Seeing a trans woman in a manga, all the characters misgender her. The author never clarifies her gender. Fans insist she is just a male crossdresser. Just like Steins Gate Ruka. Gender dysphoria is a mental illness. Is it basic psychology? Look it up. Okay. Gender dysphoria. Recommended treatment. Gender affirming care. Also, that's not basic psychology. Vivian's great. And now Vivian, without speaking of characters that like fans insist just cross-dresser or like well, actually in Vivian's case it was like, oh, this is just a mistranslation. Oh, that was just translated differently for different regions and it's not real. Well, la-di-da. Now we have new translation that is reiterated and reconfirmed that with like zero mistake, Vivian is trans. Fuck you, transphobes. They them pronouns suddenly easier for a person misgendering trans woman. Huh. Yeah, how about that? How about that? Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, and a trans girl how tall she is. I am aluminum that identifies as iron. You can't bend me, bro. So you're female. Nice. How do you sleep at night knowing you're spitting in the face of God like that? It's like this. Genuinely like that, actually. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I want that pillow. I do want that pillow. That pillow is fantastic. Oh my god. Baby metal pillow? Holy shit. Spit in the face of God damn again. Transphobe making it sound like some way super fucking cool. Wait, if trans femmes can manage to spit all the way in the face of God, does that mean Gaston is trans femme? No one spits like Gaston. No one transitions like Gaston. No one spits like Gaston. No one gives no shits like Gaston. No one has pre-transitional tits like Gaston. That's very good. Trans mask egg. I want to be a man. Trans femme egg. I want to be a woman. Why would you want to be a girl? Why would you want to be a guy? When I was much younger. Oh, blow highs. Oh, leash. Oh, you're gonna put a leash on me in the video? No, but see this. When I was a lot younger in my transition, I was really wrestling with this like realization that, you know, for many years, this was really my sentiment of just, yeah, why would anybody want to be a guy? And realizing that like, not everybody thinks that. Trans mask people especially want that. Like, that's not a negative. The things that I find negative are things that other people would find positive, basically, I guess is what I started realizing. I think it also helped me along in the process of like getting through my head that like, yeah, no, these thoughts and like feelings I'm holding, they're not universal. I thought in high school, literally everybody wanted to be a girl and most of us just sucked it up and didn't talk about it. Yeah, I absolutely thought that. One of the things that I think really solidified that, yeah, hey, there's a difference and like, I really wasn't ever a guy. What had happened is I saw a meme that talked about like a trans mask, like with like using like a packer in their pants. And I think it was maybe a meme about it falling out in the bathroom and how that being a problem. And just having this thought of like, oh, you're using something to have a bulge. People like having a bulge? Like people like visually seeing a bulge? That is not a negative thing that everybody everywhere is trying to hide and is ashamed of. That's like an aesthetic thing that people actually desire and want. Other guys want a like their bulge, what? And yeah, no, I wasn't a guy. Genuinely, even after transitioning, even after being like, yeah, I'm a woman, I had never considered the possibility that like some people would want those. Because why would you want the thing that brought me so much darkness? Yeah, Blade Tagger is really that. I think that unfortunately, what can end up happening is like, and in both directions too, like transmasc and transfems, without realizing it, end up projecting a lot of like their own kind of struggle and dysphoria onto each other at some point, so like in different spaces and things, and that can end up triggering each other's dysphoria very badly because of just that. I was just like, why would you want to be a guy? No, that other people do want to be guys. Having trouble coming up with passwords for your accounts? Just call a trans from a good girl. Observe. Oh my, you're such a good girl. Such a good, sweet, pretty girl. Thank you. Oh, that's a good one. Thanks, babe. Depending on who you're talking to, accurate. See? See, I could use this power more frequently, honestly. Like, I could be farming you all for passwords so much more often. Oh, thank you for gifting a sub. For Alice, good girl. Are you trying to get a password out of me? Do you think I'm so weak that I would just give up one of my good passwords to you? Just because you called me a good girl? You're gonna have to try harder than that. No, just a blush. Okay, you got a little bit of a blush. Alice, I cheese. Thank you for watching. I am sorry that the wait has to be so long between each video, but I haven't gone away. I promise I'm not going away. I take a long time to do things and I get overwhelmed very easily. You know, because I'm trying to juggle a lot of my own. I've opened a Patreon. I had some friends push me to finally do this because I have to admit I might need some help. It's not required in any way, like just watching the videos and coming by streams if you come by Twitch. That means the world to me, and that's a huge amount of support already. And I always want to say that, you know, take care of yourself first. Don't donate or do things if you don't have funds for yourself. But if you want to and you're able to support a little extra, Patreon's a way to do that. All right, that's it. Whether I see you in, you know, next video or Twitch streams or a YouTube stream or the Discord, just anywhere. Take care of yourselves. Bye.